Hey, what's up you guys? This is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Snapshot, it's all about getting bigger when we take a look at the new aura, Growing Power. Now, Growing Power drops off of the Knave Spectre that appears during the Silver Grove quest by placing a Nightfall Apothic on the stone altar. However, if you're not into battling against RNG, you can take on a completely different demon by picking it up in trade chat. Now, mechanically, this is pretty simple. Whenever any of your equipable weapons proc a status effect, it'll grant you a bonus of 25% power strength for 6 seconds. As for Warframe abilities, honestly, it just isn't consistent. Reflected bullets from Chroma's Elemental Ice Ward will trigger it, Saren's Venomous Slash and the popping of her spores won't trigger it, Mesa's Staggering Shield Augment causes it to go off, but Inaros' Elemental Storm Augment doesn't. I mean, it comes to the point where Titania's Dex Pixie won't trigger it, but her Dewata will. So, since for the most part Warframe abilities don't activate it, we're just gonna go with that. Now, as for using it in a team environment, do be aware that the power strength does stack. However, there is a bit of an issue. If your teammate triggers their instance of it, there is no icon indicating that their bonus is active. I actually went ahead and tested this out with Chroma. On my test build, activating Vex Armor without Growing Power active granted a 402% increase in armor. Casting it with my instance activated caused it to jump up to 491, while casting it with both mine and one other teammates allowed it to jump up to 581. So yes, they do stack, you just won't know when your teammates is up. Now, where you would want to use this is with channeled abilities against non-armored factions, as Corrosive Projection's Armor Shred still grants you a larger damage bonus than the additional power strength. So think things like Ember's World on Fire, Valkyr's Hysteria, and Titania's Razor Wing. Interestingly enough, due to a request on my Twitch channel, I tested it out with Avara to see whether Growing Power's buff was active throughout its entire cast or only for each individual draw, and I can confirm that it does retain the power strength throughout its full duration. In addition, unlike some other channeled ultimates like Mesa's Peacemaker, Artemis Bow can trigger Growing Power. Good job with that consistency, DE. Now, I've actually gone ahead and run comparative formulas against Frost Snowglobe and Rhino's Iron Skin to see whether Growing Power would be more effective than the recently released armor boosting aura Stand United. In both cases, the increase to power strength outweighed the effectiveness of the armor boost. The only place it did not come out positive was when I ran calculations on Chroma's Vexing Ward. However, due to the fact that armor mitigation does have diminishing returns, using my current build, Growing Power only nets you 0.19% less damage reduction than using Stand United, but grants you a 44% damage increase due to power strength effects on Vex Armor's damage multiplier. All of this, of course, comes with a caveat that you need to trigger Growing Power when activating any of the aforementioned effects. So all in all, while Growing Power is a bit niche, it does have its uses. Activating a trigger right before a channeled ability, combined with the use of Arcane Energize, allows you to run those abilities at long durations, enjoying the extra potency at the small cost of a single status proc. Now, while most builds will just run this as their icing on the power strength cake, this can potentially free up a slot within the main build, as Intensify only enjoys 5% more power strength than Growing Power. So regardless of what slot you like to put it in, you'll be able to hit it nice and hard, even if it does require a tad bit more effort. So thank you all for watching this episode of The Snapshot. If you haven't already caught it, be sure to check out my previous editorial, Chills, Sheep, and Happiness Shaming, as well as my most recent episode of Invite Only. Now, don't forget to do all the things that I ask you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, who cares if it's a grower or a shower, just as long as it gets the job done. With me being so close to 50,000 subscribers, how about we hide this next set where it all began?